Fuck me, bro. What is this? Mid-two. that's what does that mean outside of I know
Me and you friends.
That's me, you friends. Me, you friends.
Yes. We watched The Silent Voice.
No intro.
This is this is Don's honestly first anime movie. We're not counting Demon Slayer as his first anime movie.
I give you that.
Yeah.
Just off Demon, like I said, Demon Slayer. that one. I haven't felt like that since seeing Creed die.
As we saw our guy Apollo take one to the head. Donovan hasn't cried at a movie since
Since 85.
But watching Mugen Train, it really got Don, and that's how we got him hooked on anime. And I've been showing Don a lot of anime, you know.
Somewhat.
This is a bit of a stretch of the imagination, but if you guys can believe it, I'm actually an anime fan. I didn't know if you could tell. But my guy Don, he really hasn't absorbed the media like I have. So I wanted to show him probably one of my favorite anime movies ever, Silent Voice. We just finished watching it. First impressions, how'd you feel about it?
It made me want to forgive everybody.
it made me want to live again.
It's one of those. It's like you're watching it. It's like, damn, I can't change.
So let's start off. Starts off with my guy Shoya.
There you go.
Remember the name. As a kid, him and his classmates used to bully the new girl at school because she was deaf. And eventually it got to the point where the school got involved and Shoya ends up getting in trouble and outcasted by all the rest of his peers. They just basically threw him under the bus because he wasn't the only one causing trouble. He
was definitely though. He's probably the most violent
pretty bad, but
of course I feel like the other characters in the beginning definitely were either A, bystanders,
yes,
or B, participating in the bullying.
Especially they said it was going on for 5 months, brother. How do you let that slip for 5 months? And that teacher,
the teacher just being a shitter.
Did not do anything, just a complete, absolute shitter. But yes, that was hard to sit through. All the fucking shit they were putting.
It gave Raph flashbacks.
It did. I was like, this movie is my life. It represents me. But no,
what grade was that? That was sixth grade.
They said 6th grade.
So yeah, that
so
makes
in
sense.
Japan, 6th grade is still part of elementary school.
Okay.
So that's like their last year of elementary school, right? Then we cut to 5 years later, and we see our guy Shoya. He's selling all of his belongings, closing his bank account and all that because he plans to kill himself. And eventually, his mom finds out, and she's like, "Don't do it. Don't kill yourself."
He's a junior by time the time skip.
I think he's either in his second year high school or third year.
It had to
Japan,
be, yeah.
High school, it goes up to only third year.
So I guess second or third year.
Yeah. It's been 5 years, they said. But, he's still, this event from his childhood has put him down a path.
Him being bullied.
Him being like social outcast. And just him not being able to connect with people. I can't dig myself out of this hole I've gotten in, so I just want to end it all. But that's just like first part of the movie. Rest of the movie is how are we gonna get out of this situation we come in. And it first happens with like the day before he's about to kill himself, he decides to go see the girl he bullied, Shoka, I think her name is.
Yeah.
And in a way wants to make amends, gives her back her notebook that she used to use in elementary school to communicate as like one final I need to make this right at least before I go. But after he gets talked out of killing himself by his mom, he starts to just be like, what now?
Yeah, he's truly just playing it day by day. After his mom burned the money, burned his whole savings.
1.7 million yen, which I don't think that's chump change right
Yeah,
there.
that's a lot to have.
That is a lot to have.
By your second year in high
He's
school.
17.
Yeah,
Probably. Yeah.
That's a good amount of money to save. And bro, throughout that first phase of him trying to figure it out, meets his fucking first friend.
Meets his first friend, yeah. So he meets fucking just, we'll call him Little Green because he's short and he has green hair. He meets this guy Little Green, and Little Green is he's also an outcast.
Yes.
Also bullied, but he and Shoya begin to have this established friendship, and through this time, Shoya has also been wanting to go meet Shoka again, but Shoka's little sister gets in the way and stops him from meeting. But Little Green ends up helping my guy out, starts beating up on the little sister so my guy could say hello, and they finally do get to talking again. And then over time they start to build a friendship. He's very obviously still traumatized by the events of his childhood. She's also still traumatized about stuff going on with her.
I would say the sister being her like protector was good to see, just off the fact that when we first see her, she has like nobody that stood up for her. So to see her little sister be the one that stands up for her now, it's like I understand why that is important for the little sister to do.
So eventually when my guy Shoyu tells her that he wants to be friends, she asks if he can find a way to get her in touch with one of the girls at elementary school who was actually nice to her. And Shoya goes, tracks her down, and then they kind of like reestablish that like friendship for them. She was really the only one who was willing to help her while she was getting bullied, right? But
well, that's the only one.
Away.
Yeah, that was the only one she had a connection with someone, I guess. But she was in a bad situation, or not bad situation, like Rob said, she just ended up moving away. And also her arc was like, I probably should have said something as she was getting bullied, like stood up for her instead of just being like, I'm just good with being her friend, you know?
That bond is reestablished, but also while Shoya was visiting the girl, he also runs into one of his old classmates, the girl with the black hair, and she is probably the most despicable woman I have ever fucking seen in my
evil.
Goddamn life.
She's pretty evil, just for the fact of not only like taking accountability of like bullying her, but also playing victim. She's like, how the fuck do you want me to be sympathetic to you if you don't understand me? Meanwhile, she doesn't, nothing's wrong with her.
It's like we don't even get to hear her backstory or anything.
She truly just hates the fact that she has to change for what's the girl's name?
Shoka.
Yeah, Shoka. She hates the fact that she has, or as a kid, she hated the fact that
everything
had
around
to,
had to like, you know,
had to change.
Had to change just so we could like make this new girl feel welcome. And it's like, wasn't even any crazy changes. They said, oh, we're gonna teach you sign language 3 minutes a day.
Just
so
simple signs, bro.
And and then that's the thing. She's like, you don't know what was going on in my life at the time. And it's like, I don't give a shit. Fuck you. You know, anything that was happening in your life, honestly, you probably fucking deserve it because you're a fucking scum of the earth. And I'll fucking spit on you every chance I get.
That's when Shoyu and Shoka have basically combined friend groups at this point, since everybody's like coming together in terms of her old friend being reunited with Shoka, and Shoyu is basically has bro with the green hair, and he got back together with the girl, the blonde hair girl with the glasses.
Yeah, the blonde hair girl who was also there in elementary school, and she was one of the complacent people.
Super bystander. I haven't seen a bystander like that ever.
She was laughing and cheesing it up with everyone when they were bullying poor Shoka, and like she just played victim card all the fucking time.
Every time she was confronted on it, she either A, like overtalked you, started yelling, and B, she just cried.
She was cried. Dude, I'm gonna start getting upset on this. no fucking responsibility. Oh, you guys were the ones making fun of her. You know, I was just there.
It's like she doesn't understand, like, her being... Because you could say, too, she was just as popular as everybody else.
Yes.
Everybody...
You see, in high school, she's also popular.
Yes, like, she was
Everyone
very...
talks to her.
She was, like, the smart everything girl, it seems like, in that movie. And she was just, like, just her laughing hurts. Like, that, people don't understand that. Like, even if you don't bully somebody, but you have reputation around school, you laughing with the bully,
exactly.
that does just as much damage as, or not as, but you know, the bully still hold most of the action, but that's still damage.
You're just as bad as the people who are perpetrating it if you're not willing to step in and help.
Especially with that much social power that you have.
Yes.
She could easily be like, hey, what we're doing isn't cool right now. We should just stop.
Throughout the movie, Shoya is just him coming to terms with the stuff he's done in his past and how he can move forward. He begins to start hanging out with people again, but it's kind of like it feels like 2 steps forwards, 1 step back, right?
Yeah, because he still blames himself because too, you could tell with Shoya that he blames himself for his past a lot. Like, he feel like his past is why he had the suicidal feelings in the beginning of this movie. It's like, ever since I bullied that girl, that's when my life just completely fell off the fucking cliff. Mm-hmm. And that's why I wanted to make at least attempt to say I'm sorry. And you could tell bro just can't forgive himself.
Shoko also ends up having her own problems. On top of freaking black hair girl just not letting up. It's been 5 years and she still keeps fucking bullying.
Relentlessly, actually.
On top of, it looked like her hearing was also getting worse because she just went down to 1 hearing aid, which is like, okay, her other hearing's probably like not even worth saving and stuff. She also blames herself a lot for this stuff that happens, which also ends up making her want to kill herself, later in the movie. Very dramatic scene. She's like on the ledge, ready to jump off her apartment building, and Shoya comes in and catches her at the last second, and then he ends up falling and getting hurt. So she also has had a lot of struggles going on within her, and she also needs to be able to heal and move past it.
She felt in her life that her reason for wanting to commit suicide because she felt like she was the problem, not the world around her bullying her. Yeah. Like, she felt like she was the nuisance, not the people fucking with her whole life, So she was like, almost same thought as bro having suicidal thoughts. They just both felt like the world would be better without them because, they feel like they're fucking it up constantly, which is not true, of course, but.
I honestly think this movie is just a really great example about how like childhood trauma could still affect you like way later on. You really think like 6th grade shit really isn't gonna fucking affect you that long term, but we see how it continues to like influence their life.
People can't get over shit that happened to them in the 5th grade. 6th grade, middle school is like your most change you have ever in life because you're going through puberty. So it's like that, you changing as a person plus the pressure of trying to fit in constantly, you're going to remember that for the rest of your life. If you couldn't fit in the way you wanted to, or B, you have trauma of being just a despicable person. Because Shoya, like I said, he was pretty bad with the bullying shit. Like, he was, being adolescent, just keep fucking with her constantly. Wouldn't let up. But also, I feel like this movie shows that you could change from those traumas if you're willing to work on it.
It's like you are not defined by the mistakes of the past you've made, but by the actions in the future, right? Like what you decide to do with yourself. Yes, you were horrible, you did all these awful things, but that doesn't mean that your life is useless. You could still take what you've learned and just put it towards the future.
Still learn how to be a better person through forgiveness, you know?
Yeah.
Not only forgiving yourself, but forgiving that, not forgiving, but hoping that person could forgive you, whoever you caused that pain to, you know?
I just had to say, beautifully animated movie.
There's a lot of really good still shots in that movie.
Good scenes, just fucking astonishing. There was one scene when they were just showing like a fruit cup, and it was like the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life.
Even the water coming off like the umbrella when it was raining, those times, I was like, that shit is pretty. I know that took fucking hours to fucking try to, because it wasn't like just like regular drops. Like you could see like the fucking actual drops running down the umbrella and shit. I was like, that was
amazing fucking music as well. The soundtrack was just getting me all in my feelings. I was like, this is truly the pinnacle of movies. You know, we have just everything, a wonderful story, wonderful direction, wonderful music. It just comes all together and it just gives you an impactful piece of art, you know?
Yes, I definitely like how the story was written, for sure.
This was based on a manga.
Okay.
I never read the manga. Maybe the manga has like a lot more, like dives a lot more into the characters probably.
Yeah,
right?
you probably get the backstory over everybody.
Like the black-haired girl, maybe they explain.
Because like I said, she was horrible basically the whole movie, even down to like the end where like she tried to like reconcile the friendship, or not friendship, but try to reconcile a somewhat relationship with Shoga. She tried to do the sign language shit, and even then it was like it was somewhat half-assed.
It's like, you basically just flipped me off.
Basically, you just half-assed, but I guess you as an audience you're supposed to be like,
maybe there's putting
a chance.
Step foot. No.
The only honorable thing she did do was stay by Shoya's side the whole time he was fucked up.
Yeah.
But even still, like, he was being a dick.
She still felt bad for like just putting all the blame on him and stuff.
But it's
like, first of all, she slapped my girl in the face.
Yeah, that was gross.
As soon like right after my girl just had a suicide attempt, she starts beating the shit out of her and then trying to fight her mom.
Yeah, trying to like actually square up with the mom. Like act like. I always like wonder, is like when parents like try to stick up for their child in like high school, it's like do the parents realize that they could get beat up?
Yes.
It's like, is there a chance that I could lose this fight?
That's why I gotta start fucking learning how to fight. 'Cause my kid's in high school and I gotta start scrapping up.
It's like,
I'm not losing to a snot-nosed Brad in fucking high school.
Can you beat a 17-year-old and damn near his prime? You're like 48.
You know, Don. Big George Foreman.
That's how you're gonna be.
He came back, many years out of the game. He's an old man. He put his heart on the line, and he won.
I respect the George Foreman reference. I give you that.
Thank you.
I give you the victory in that scenario. But yeah, she was
just an awful,
horrible.
I hated her. I hated the blonde girl too.
Yeah, I was like,
whiner, just fucking crying for no reason. You were a part of the problem. Shifting the blame on and I don't know, that guy, what was it, red orange hair? I don't know if that's her boyfriend or something.
Had to be like her boyfriend or something.
He need it to leave her. He was way too nice to be staying with her. It's like she will fucking turn the tables on you two. I'm tired of you. God.
But no, bro with the red hair was cool. He was chill. He was chilling.
He was like, whoa, guys, can we just calm down for a second?
We show you, it was fucking at like right before the summer break.
Yeah.
And he was like, just fucking just done with everything.
Yeah, he was on the bridge. He was like, I'm done with you two fucking women. I'm done with Lil Green. You're being a fucker as well.
Yeah, Lil Green had the fucking attachment issues.
Yeah.
Which I guess is understandable.
Maybe in the manga they explain his backstory more about like why he's such a fucking just too attached.
Yeah, like I said, he's being a good friend and all,
Of
but
course.
he was.
But it gets to the point where
tired.
it's like we really just met this guy, and he's already willing to fucking
Hey,
beat up someone.
I respect him.
I gotta get myself a little green. You know, get myself a guy who's willing to put his body on the line for me.
But no, I feel like bro with the red hair, he just didn't give a shit. He was just like, he's like,
I don't know what happened. It's like,
I really don't care, bro.
yeah.
But yeah, I would give that movie probably a high 8 too, damn near. Probably like an 8. Probably like an 8.7.
I give it a good 9. It's
Okay.
really impactful.
It was definitely really good writing. I could always appreciate a good story beginning to end. You know,
Yes.
not all people got their character arcs, but the characters you cared about got their character arcs.
And Donovan, maybe in the future, I can show you more anime movies, perhaps.
Any final words for our audience? Thank you for 500 views on the first vid.
500 views on the first vid. I was astonishing. I was flabbergasted.
Thank you for the people who did sub and who did like, even dislike. I don't really give a shit. You heard Rafi Felix, by the way. He was pretty.
Like, I understand. Disliking a video when it's got like a lot of views, but that was like kind of early on. It's just like
that was like
brother, I know you didn't even sit through the first 10 minutes.
They just see the stain on my shirt. It's like, oh, these guys are slobs.
They just saw the background. It's like they got fucking Transformers and cars. They don't know cinema. What do they see these guys though? We'll give it
Dead Poet Society. we need to get a Dead Poet Society poster now.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
I need to get a Dead Poet Society tattoo.
But no, thank you for the current support and for future support. We also
let
thank
us know. You guys can recommend some movies as well.
Most definitely. Please just we got heat in the list for at least 50 vids. So
Yes.
but we will also like better engagement with you guys. So please don't be shy to please don't be shy to leave a comment. And I told Raph I am gonna fucking make the social media. So hopefully by next vid, I have a fucking Instagram tag to plug. So
Yes.
that's all I got, buddy. That's all I got.
That's it. And guys.
Yeah, that's the. See you later.